Across the annals of history, there were once mighty civilizations that ruled vast empires, superpowers, whose influence shaped the course of the world, but as quickly as they rose, they fell. What caused their sudden collapse? Today, we explore the rise and fall of ancient superpowers, examining the forces that led to their downfall. The rise of ancient superpowers is a fascinating and complex phenomenon that shaped the course of history. These civilizations, marked by their military might, technological innovations, and cultural impact, set the stage for the world we live in today. Let's take a journey back in time to explore one of the earliest examples of this phenomenon, ancient Egypt. For centuries, Egypt thrived under the rule of powerful pharaohs, harnessing the fertile lands of the Nile for agriculture and supporting a booming population. Their military strength, particularly during the New Kingdom period, led to the expansion of their borders and the spread of their cultural influence far and wide. In Mesopotamia, the Sumerians and Akkadians laid the groundwork for complex societies through advancements in writing, law, and urban development. Their contributions formed the basis for many civilizations that followed. Similarly, the Indus Valley and ancient China flourished through their sophisticated technologies and robust trade systems, allowing their empires to prosper. Moving westward, Greece and Rome emerged as dominant forces through a combination of military conquest and strategic alliances. The Greeks, with their philosophy and democratic ideals, left a lasting legacy in the realms of politics and culture. The Romans, known for their engineering prowess and military strategies, built one of the most expansive empires in history. In understanding the rise of these ancient superpowers, we gain insight into the complexities of their strengths and the factors that propelled them to greatness. From the fertile lands of Egypt to the sophisticated civilizations of Mesopotamia, India and China to the military might of Greece and Rome, these ancient superpowers left a profound mark on the world, shaping the course of history for generations to come. The collapse of once great civilizations often comes as a shock, especially when they were at the peak of their power. So what led to their demise? One major factor was internal corruption. For example, in ancient Rome, the ruling class became increasingly disconnected from the people. Corruption within the Senate, extravagant spending, and a widening gap between the elite and the common citizens created instability. Similarly, the fall of the Aztec Empire came after years of overexpansion and internal strife that weakened their defenses. Another factor was overreach. Empires like Rome and Persia expanded so far that they couldn't maintain control over their vast territories. The logistical strain of managing such a massive empire led to administrative failure and weakened military strength. The Mongol Empire, though successful in the short term, faced similar issues due to its vast size and the lack of infrastructure to support it. Climate change and environmental factors also played a significant role. The Mayan civilization, for example, saw its agricultural systems fail due to prolonged droughts, which led to food shortages and social unrest. The collapse of the Akkadian Empire is also thought to have been influenced by severe drought, weakening their ability to defend their borders. In conclusion, the collapse of these civilizations was a result of a combination of internal corruption, overreach, and environmental factors. These events serve as a stark reminder that even the most powerful empires are vulnerable to these critical factors. External threats have historically played a crucial role in the downfall of ancient superpowers. While internal issues certainly contributed to their decline, it was often the invasion of outside forces that delivered the final blow. Take the Roman Empire, for example. The invasions of the Huns and the Goths in the 5th century greatly expedited its collapse. Initially viewed as distant threats, these barbarian tribes began to launch relentless attacks on Roman territories. Their eventual sack of Rome in 476 AD marked the end of the Western Roman Empire. A similar fate befell the Byzantine Empire, as the rise of the Ottoman Turks proved to be its undoing. Through their military prowess and strategic positioning, the Ottomans steadily chipped away at the Byzantine defenses. This relentless pressure culminated in the fall of Constantinople in 1453, bringing an end to the once mighty empire. Even the powerful pharaohs of Egypt were not immune to external threats. Invasions by the Sea Peoples and the Assyrians posed significant challenges to Egypt's military strength. Despite their impressive defenses, these external pressures eventually contributed to the decline of the Egyptian civilization. In conclusion, while internal struggles undoubtedly weaken superpowers, it is often external threats that deliver the fatal blow. The examples of the Roman, Byzantine, and Egyptian empires serve as stark reminders of the destructive impact that outside invasions can have on once great civilizations. The downfall of ancient superpowers was not solely due to military and political reasons. Cultural and economic factors also played a significant role in their collapse. Cultural stagnation occurred when empires were unable to adapt to changing times. For example, the Roman Empire became increasingly rigid in its traditions, making it difficult to incorporate new ideas. Spreading across Europe, this lack of innovation created opportunities for new powers to rise in the vacuum left behind. Economically, many empires faced challenges, such as inflation, declining trade, and an over-reliance on slave labor. Ancient Rome, for instance, suffered from rampant inflation, which undermined its economy. Similarly, the Maya civilization's economy, heavily reliant on agriculture and trade, collapsed when their agricultural systems could no longer sustain the growing population. Moreover, the collapse of major trade routes and failure to maintain critical infrastructure also contributed to the downfall of ancient superpowers. The decline of the Silk Road and other trade networks severely affected the economies of civilizations, particularly in China and the Mediterranean. In conclusion, it is clear that cultural and economic factors played a significant role in the collapse of ancient superpowers, alongside military and political reasons. These factors led to cultural stagnation, economic challenges, and the collapse of essential trade routes, ultimately contributing to the downfall of once mighty empires. As we look back on the legacy of fallen superpowers, we are reminded that their influence continues to shape our world today. The architectural wonders of Egypt and Rome stand as a testament to the ingenuity and creativity of these civilizations. The towering pyramids and majestic colosseums still capture our imagination and inspire awe, but it is not just the tangible remnants of these ancient empires that leave a lasting impact. The philosophical ideas of Greece, born during the Golden Age of Athens, have shaped the way we think about democracy, ethics, and the pursuit of knowledge. The legacy of Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle can be felt in the fabric of modern societies, guiding our beliefs and values. The legal system of Rome has also left a lasting imprint on our world. The principles of justice and governance developed by the ancient Romans continue to influence legal systems around the globe, ensuring that the rule of law remains a cornerstone of modern society. And let us not forget the scientific advancements of the ancient Egyptians. Their innovations in architecture, engineering, and medicine have laid the foundation for modern technology and advancements in these fields. The legacy of the pyramids, the obelisks, and the intricate mummification process continue to captivate and inspire. In the rise and fall of these great civilizations, we are reminded of the transient nature of power and the constant struggle to maintain dominance. In a world that is ever-changing, their legacy lives on in the ideas, structures, and systems that continue to shape our world today, serving as a timeless reminder of the enduring impact of these fallen superpowers.